Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make a simple mac and cheese dish that's actually gluten-free and vegan. So come with me and let's come check this out. So the ingredients today that we're gonna need for this dish is some gluten-free pasta, some butternut squash, lemon, some herbs, a mixture of salt, onion powder, and garlic powder, soy milk, and nutritional yeast. So first we're going to take the butternut squash. We're going to cut off the ends. Now, so for this one here, guys, because the size is a little bit smaller than you normally will get, you can actually peel this all in one. If you choose and you're more comfortable to cut this right in half and peel it from there, you're more than welcome. So just watch your fingers as you're doing this. I had to improvise here a little bit just because my peeler happens to be a little bit too dull for this job, so I'm using the knife. So it's very key that just for making sure that when we're peeling off the skin, you're just trying to get it as close to the skin as possible so that you get maximum yield. Now we're going to just take this and cut it straight in half down the middle. And just like as you would like a pumpkin, guys, just scoop out the seeds and all that kind of stuff. If you want to keep that toasted for something later, they're pretty good for a healthy snack. For this recipe though, I'm just going to discard them. So after we're done peeling and we're gutting out all the inside there, guys, now we're just going to take them and cut them into a couple of strips as such. Now for this, it's important, I think, for us to make sure the size of our cuts aren't too big for this recipe. The cuts don't have to be perfect, but the more consistent the size are, the more consistent the cooking process will be. So we're just going to cut them into 1/4 inch cubes, as so. So once you got it all cubed up, guys, we're going to set up, and then we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to start getting the rest of this recipe put together. So now we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil to our cast iron pan. And add in our squash. So you can choose to steam or bake or roast. I'm choosing to roast the squash because it actually gives it a little bit more color and just bolsters the flavor. So we're just going to keep an eye on this casually. So what we need to do is we just need to make sure that it's looking for some nice color and for the squash to start to soften up. This will probably take about 8 to 10 minutes. So while that's on there, guys, I get the pasta water on and going. waiting for the pasta to be added very shortly. You can add salt into the pasta batter if you want. I prefer to do so. So as you start to see the nice caramelized color, continue to stir it around. And we're just going to check here, guys, to see how well the force going through it. You want this to be very tender before we go to the next step. So as you can see, we have a nice caramelized color. All the cubes are starting to soften up, so this is ready to take off the stove and on to our next step. So now we're going to add our squash to a blender. We're going to add our soy milk, our nutritional yeast, and our mixture of onion, garlic powder, and our salt. And we're just going to add just a little squeeze of some lemon juice. So after the pasta's been cooked, just going to add it into our pan. Our sauce as well. And we're just going to give this a light stir up here, get it all nice and sauced up. So you can add stuff like parsley, pretty much anything that you want really. So in the mix that I have here, I just have a little bit of some thyme, some sage, and some Italian parsley. So as you can see, it's all nice and creamy. Again, this is optional there, guys, but just adds a little bit more color to the plate, more flavor. And there you have it. So this is dig in here, guys. Let's check it out. Just look how creamy that is. Oh, it's so good. I must say, for the first time actually trying to do something relatively more healthy, this is just spot on. So give it a try, guys. Anyways, till next time, enjoy.